You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, Bonds Beyond Size. In the heart of a sprawling savannah, where the sun painted the sky in hues of gold and amber, there existed a kingdom ruled by a majestic lion named Aaron. Aaron was respected and feared by all, his mane as golden as the sun itself. One day, as Aaron lounged under the shade of a grand baobab tree, a tiny mouse named Mika scurried across his massive paws, awakening him from his slumber. Startled by the tiny creature, Aaron raised his mighty paw, ready to squash the disturbance. However, as he gazed down at the trembling mouse, a sense of mercy washed over him. Why should I take the life of something so small and defenseless? He thought. With a gentle nudge, he allowed Mika to scurry away, a small act of kindness unbefitting the king of the savannah. Mika, overwhelmed by the lion's mercy, squeaked a vow, "Thank you, King Aaron. One day I will repay your kindness." Aaron chuckled at the thought. How could something so small ever help me? He mused, but he felt a warm glow in his heart as he watched Mika disappear into the grass. Days turned into weeks, and the savannah thrived under Aaron's reign. However, not all was peaceful. Poachers, driven by greed, had set their sights on Aaron, hoping to capture the magnificent lion for their selfish gains. They set a trap, a net hidden amongst the tall grasses near the waterhole where Aaron often went to drink. Late one afternoon, as Aaron approached the waterhole, he failed to notice the danger lurking beneath the grass. With a swift movement, he was entangled in the net, his strength useless against the tightly woven ropes. Roaring in frustration and anger, Aaron struggled, but the net only tightened his grip. Mika, who had always kept a watchful eye on Aaron from afar, saw the peril her king faced. Remembering her vow, and without a second thought for her own safety, she raced towards the trapped lion. She began gnawing at the ropes with her tiny but sharp teeth, working tirelessly through the night. By dawn, Mika had managed to sever several of the ropes, but she was exhausted, her tiny body nearly given out. Aaron, who had initially given up hope, felt a renewed sense of strength seeing the tiny mouse's detonation. He roared in encouragement, a sound that echoed across the savannah, alerting the other animals to the danger. As the first rays of sunlight pierced the horizon, animals of all sizes began to emerge from their hiding spots, drawn by Aaron's calls for help. Elephants, zebras, giraffes, and even the smallest of creatures gathered around, each lending their strength to free Aaron. Together, they managed to fully dismantle the net, freeing the lion. In that moment, a bond was formed not just between Aaron and Mika, but among all the creatures of the savannah. They realized that despite their differences in size and strength, each played a crucial role in the balance of their world. Aaron, with humility and gratitude, bowed his mighty head to Mika, acknowledging her bravery and the lessons she had taught him. Following that day, Aaron declared that all creatures, regardless of their size, should be respected and protected. He used his strength to guard not just his territory, but to ensure the safety of all inhabitants of the savannah. Mika, hailed as a hero, reminded everyone that even the smallest act of kindness could lead to the greatest of changes. The story of Aaron and Mika spread far and wide, inspiring creatures all over the world to look beyond their differences and work together. The savannah flourished like never before, a testament to the power of unity and mutual aid. Years later, under the shade of the same baobab tree where their story began, Aaron and Mika would often be found sharing tales of their adventures. They spoke of a world where kindness was the greatest strength, and where every creature, no matter how small, had a role to play in the tapestry of life. And so, the legacy of Aaron and Mika lived on, a beacon of hope and a reminder that true strength lies in compassion and the bonds we form with one another. In a world ever-changing, their story remained a timeless testament to the power of unexpected friendships and the indomitable spirit of unity. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.